Hello my dear Sagittarius, this is your love and spirituality reading for the time between November 16 and November 30, 2017 with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. So I now use the Tarot of the Hidden Realms with Julia, Jeffrey and Barbara Moore. So I will start shuffling your cards. We have the King of Wands and Eight of Cups here. So maybe you are giving up on something. Okay, so I call the Divine with love and light, and I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world, and I call the six elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Sagittarius viewers. So I want my dear Sagittarius to have love in their lives and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So, my dear Sagittarius, see what's in there for the second part of November for you. Okay, so it's ready. I will just tune in for a few seconds. Okay, so my dear Sagittarius, this is your shorter mid-month, the shorter mid-month spread. I will come back with a longer 15-card spread in for the December reading, beginning of December reading. So this is your future, and this is your now, and this is the past. So the past is probably October, first part of November 2017. We have the Magician underneath here. So you might have been dealing with some kind of communication or plans or creative endeavors. And here you have the second part of November. This is in the now. And here we have Five of Pentacles. So it might be that you have been you're feeling left out in the cold, or maybe you left some kind of trickster out in the cold. That might be it as well. Okay, and this is the future, so going into December 2017, and we have the Five of Cups. So you have two fives here. The fives are connected to Taurus energy. It's about like anytime you get into society or dealing with people, you are going to be sad or upset or angry. And now you have both the kind of the sad and the card here. You had this card is for yes, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you're not valued. So it might be that someone has said something with the Magician that made you feel left out in the cold and very heartbroken. Okay, so for some Sagittarius it will be like this, or you have done this towards someone else, made them feel heartbroken and out in the cold. Okay, so the first card here for the past is the Eight of Cups. So it was the same card that came up when I opened the deck. So Eight of Cups is about leaving things behind, things that you you have valued it, but you feel that it's not giving you the things that you hoped in return. So it might be that you know, a creative project that didn't go as well as you thought, so you're leaving it behind, or a situation, other kind of situation like a work situation, family situation, or maybe a partner. Eight of Cups, traditionally it's like you have filled them with your love and they didn't give anything in return. So someone is either feeling like this towards you, Sagittarius, or you are feeling like this towards them, or towards a situation. Eight of Cups. So this new size for this 9-card spread. So I'm a little bit unused to where to put the cards. Bear with me. And here we have Knight of Cups, really beautiful young man here. Could have been a woman. So it was so cute. Okay, the Knight of Cups is the Romeo energy. So it's a little bit cute. It's really strange here. Knight of Cups is like it's a Pisces person. It might be Cancer or also Scorpio. And here you see 8 of Cups and 9 of Cups. So it's water, it's emotional. And here's a person like turning away. But I think that they still love. Okay, so even if you turn away from something, you still love that situation or person. Or if they are turning away from you, well, they are still interested, okay? So that is what I see. So some of you might definitely be dealing with a water sign person, or you have water in your chart. And here you have the Fool. So it seems like this love is not giving up. It wants to give up maybe, but it's not. It's very, yeah, it's very resilient. The Fool is very resilient. Again, do a lot of mistakes. He can fall into difficult traps, difficult life situation, but he forgets about it. He just forgets like that it was ever a problem. He just remembers the beautiful moments. So it might be that some of you have left a relationship or a situation behind, and now you're just remembering the beautiful moment. You can't remember what was the problem like with this situation. So it doesn't have to be you, Sagittarius, that feel like this. It might be another person that is feeling like they see very positive on this situation. Love is still there, very resilient. It's like not giving up. There's a new chance, or there's a new beginning within love maybe, even though you thought that it was time to give up. We'll see what's happening. Sometimes this can be a very foolish, reckless energy that doesn't really think, just a lot of feelings here. So we'll see where it goes. I'm always saying that if love comes, you should follow. Even if the source that's hidden beneath the wings might hurt you. And that's from a beautiful book called The Prophet by Khalil Gibran. You should really get that book. It's having the answers to all life's difficulties. And so it might be this, like, it's like a trooper, someone going for the Holy Grail and facing a lot of obstacles, but really not giving up, even though they feel like very like they are deserted, or that this is not going to ever work. So they're turning away, and we can see that this energy is still going on here with the Knight of Cups. That's usually like a person coming and saying that they're sorry, or coming with love towards you, but here it seems like more daydreaming about love. And then with the Fool, just forgetting all the obstacles and wants to go maybe make another try there. We'll see. Okay, so yes, we have the Magician here. Fool number 1, Magician number 1, or Fool number 0, sorry, the first card, and the Magician is number 1. So I'm thinking that you might deal with a person that is a little bit unexperienced, or a person that sees things only one way. So therefore they might be a little bit have a problem to see the whole picture maybe. And that can be you as well. Maybe you just see a little part of the picture and you don't see everything. It's the beginning of the journey here. So just maybe using like one part of your you have so many skills, like you can think logically, you can feel what you're feeling, you can dream and have a vision and see how this vision is working in your day-to-day life. Like, am I on the right track towards this goal or not? Like, be able to see things really clearly if you use many of the tools that the Magician actually has. But it seems like it's a little bit like a person is not using all their tools. Okay, and here is the Now. And this is the 9 of Swords, so 8 of Cups, 9 of Swords. It's like a little bit of a threatening situation. You're really tired of it. You don't want to feel the same pain again. Or this person you're dealing with is very like tired. They don't want to feel the pain again. So they remember. One part of you remember, or you remember and the other party has forgotten. It's like an old relationship that maybe wants to renew itself, because it's an 8 of Cups. Is like eternity symbol. It's something that has been going on in your life for quite some while. It's not something like fresh out. But with a Fool, it's like a little bit having amnesia. So for some, they have forgotten all about the troubles, but this person hasn't. They remember everything. And it's the wisdom all there. So being hurt before give you some kind of wisdom. You don't have to, you know, cling on to that story. Oh, poor me, they did this awful thing towards me. But you can use the wisdom that came out of this situation. It's you have 8, and then it's 9. 9 is connected to the Hermit. So when you're alone, when you actually have left the situation and being alone, you can use like reminiscing a little bit to get the knowledge from the situation. So you don't have to do the same stupid thing again, like the Fool often does. It's good to be like to try again, but not if the situation isn't improving. Like you can try again with that troublesome partner if they are if they really put in the work, and you view them and you see that they are putting in the work. But if they are not, well, then you leave them again. Okay. And here we have a Page of Cups, and it comes underneath the Knight of Cups here. So someone is really like opening their heart here, and maybe they are doing it like really fresh out of nowhere. Maybe before they were like more logic and smart, and now the heart has been awakened, or the heart has been awakened within you. And we can see all this energy, this triangle of energy here. Knight of Cups, the Fool, the Page of Cups. This is a person being very close to their heart for the moment. So if this is you being very suspicious of a person, I think that they have the best intentions, okay? I see no devil, not yet anyway. I actually did the Cancer reading, and they had like the devil, and it was like the same situation. Either you are the devil in their reading, or they are the devil in your life, or the one that has been causing. But it seems very watery here. It can be Pisces and Scorpio as well. So okay, and the next card here we have 7, Fairy Stallion. So it's the Chariot. It's this will to you want to have what you want to have. So the Fool is on the journey, and it might move very hasty. It's not very patient. It wants to have what it wants to have. So if you are the suspicious one, expect to be courted. If you are the one courting, expect the other one to be suspicious. Okay, so it's a little bit like that. So it's a very, very courageous energy here. Sorry for my voice. Courageous, but not maybe maybe they haven't think things through. They are very close to their heart, and they just do it. They follow love, even if the sword, and that's this person, is going to hurt them. So it might be that the table has turned in some way, because we have the 8 of Cups, like a person being really tired of giving, and then this person that seems to want to give and wants to. So maybe one person has been trying for a long time, and now the other person is finally getting it. Okay, so that would be like a miracle. Okay, and here we have the Future, and here we have the Queen of Cups, and that's actually Cancer, and she also came in the Cancer reading. So we see here the Fool, Page of Cups. I think this Fool is expecting like you to either be like very empathic, and maybe the way you were before you got really tired of this stuff. So they are expecting you to come back maybe and offer love to you, and that you're still going to be a very empathic person. And it might be that you're also able to be this if they are coming like very innocent and really like putting their heart on display, and not trying to play tricks or games with you, but actually showing like true innocence, and that they really are into this. So maybe they can make you feel like you want to take, or want, it's like mother energy is awakening up here, feeling very empathic, and you know, being the bigger person towards this childlike energy. This might be a child as well, that you might have got really tired of their behavior, and they have thought things through, and they want to come to mama and say that they're sorry. But this can be a guy or a girl. It doesn't have to be a girl. It's just a very it's just this energy of being very empathic, and being able to walk a mile in the other person's shoe, and know what they are feeling, and therefore like carrying them like this. So it's a very empathic energy. So or what I'm thinking here. Anyway, I think this party is expecting this, and either this is you, Sagittarius, or this is you. It doesn't matter. I'm going to read this through to Sagittarius, and if you're cross-watching, you know which one you are. You know your story. You don't have to be upset with me for being like taking Sagittarius around their back here, because this is their reading. I will do the same in your reading to be true towards your sign. Okay, and here we have a Queen of Wands. So it seems like, well, the table has turned here. This very loving energy becoming this Queen of Wands, and this energy that's very suspicious becoming like the very non-suspicious Queen of Cups. So it's really like people have shifted. So if you were like very suspicious before, you probably are more open-hearted now, and if you were very open-hearted before, you might become like a little bit more suspicious now, but it seems like it will fix itself. The queens are the witches in the deck, so they are they know things. Okay, the child here, the Fool, and the Page of Cups, they are kind of the antenna, and they are your soul, very close to your soul. They feel everything, but they might be a little bit dramatic. So they will be, I hate him, I love her. You know, it can be like this, very changing their mind, or being very like this energy, Knight of Cups and the Fool here with the Page of Cups, very like chivalry knights, and not stopping at anything. So and even if they lose all their energy, just give it away, give it away, give it away. So they need the witches to be able to interpret the energy of the child, like, okay, I love this person very much, or I want to fix this situation, I want to do this, this is my big goal. And these queens, they are fixing it. They are taking the interpretation from the Fool here, or the child, and they are listening to it, and they are kind of making a verdict, like a judgment call. Okay, yes, we love the person still, because it seems like they do here, but I know what has happened before, so I will be a little bit more careful with opening my heart this time. I will be a little bit more protective of myself. So this is how the witches or the queens are dealing with the situation. Then you need a warrior also to be able to tell this like other person, or be like the action figure in the situation. So if this energy has put the verdict, the male energy is going to actually act upon that verdict, and maybe tell the other person, well, I love you, but I don't trust you, or I want to engage myself in this situation, but I don't know if I have the energy. Okay, so it might be like this. And well, it looks very healthy that it's turned like this. I think that it shows that people have learned what they were supposed to learn in this every like 8 kind of situation. And here we have the Three of Pentacles. So this was a little bit what came also for Cancer. But then we have Three of Wands here, and King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So here it seems like it's kind of the same situation. Like you will, it's like you need to work on this still. There's things to be done inside a partnership or a family. The things needs to be sorted out. There hope still. Things can be made better. Okay, so here we gave up, and then we don't. Okay, but it might be that the other person is taking over the responsibility also, becoming maybe more fiery. If fire is like the ignition, the new energy, fixing things. So sometimes people that have fire in their chart might be easily burned out, like the Eight of Cups suggests. And if you have taken a lot of responsibility, you don't have the strength to do that anymore. So maybe the other party is going to take more of the responsibility, like a miracle is happening here. Okay, so I'll take cards from Zero Marchetti, Oracle of Visions. And we have here the key. So, and the key is around your neck. So someone is holding the key to this situation. It might have been like a secret that someone loved you, or the love was a secret, or someone wasn't able to show the love because they have this clothes of mourning. So it might be that maybe love, like showing love, was equal to them as mourning, being sad. If you show love, you are soon going to be sad, like no woman, no cry kind of thing. But don't make excuses for people just because they are like this, okay? If they are chicken like this and they don't want to show the love, or not, you know, share things with you, or tell their secrets, well, to age with them. Because if you are doing this, like being honest and opening your heart and everything, there need to be equality. And if you are keeping secrets or not opening up to the person that's supposed to be the most important person in your life, so shame on you. Okay. So we'll also take cards here from the Vibrational Energy Oracle cards. It's by Debbie A. Anderson, and I have wonderful messages for you. And it's Skills Craftsman. You see, it goes so well here with the Three of Pentacles. Oh, I have done a little bit of mistake with putting back the book in the box. So I have to take that out because I want to read these cards for you. They have so wonderful texts that's vibrating with this beautiful energy. So I want you to not hear my interpretation, but the author's interpretation. Before any new skill is accomplished, there is a time of learning. I think you have been going through that time. Hardcore, okay? Where knowledge is shared and discovered. So one has learned from the other. Okay, very sweet. The apprentice that works hard in honing and perfecting all facets of his trade will be in harmony with the vibrations of the success of a skilled craftsman. Don't be too hasty to be an expert, because the journey will forever offer new knowledge and learning for you. So I think this is what has happened, that you have learned from each other. And if you were on the brink of giving up, but you're not supposed to, it seems. It's like there might still be work to be done. But don't lose your judgment skills just because I say this. Still be like, if you have learned from the past to be suspicious, and you see actual like reason to be suspicious, it's not just all in your mind, like actual reasons, you can still be suspicious. Like if the person is starting to behave in a certain way, tell them, but don't keep it a secret. Don't keep people in the dark, like having this victim mentality and just, you know, running off whenever it's a problem. Tell, and if they don't understand, then you can run off. if they are really like thick in the head and you can't communicate with them, but try to communicate. Tell exactly how it feels, and see if you can get like some knowledge being shared. And so it seems like the divine still has a plan for this relationship, whatever it is. I'm seeing mostly water. We have a lot of water. We have a little flink of air there and a little flink of earth here, and then it's fire. Okay, so that's what I see. Okay, I hope this helped, my dear Sagittarius, and I will come back with a longer beginning of the month reading in the middle of November. So I hope you will join me then. And also I'm really grateful for all your beautiful comments. I don't have time to answer all of your comments, but I really try to read them all. And if I haven't commented on your comment, I usually agree with you, or just, you know, being very grateful. But so I answer mostly to the people that have some kind of problem or have a question for me, because in other case I try to focus my time on that. So I will do most good, not just answering on things. I just want you to know that I'm very grateful for these beautiful comments, okay? So take good care, and hope to see you again in the middle of November for the beginning of December readings. And I hope you like this new deck as well, Tarot of the Hidden Realms. Even if you didn't, please let me know. I want to know how you like those decks and not. It's your channel too, okay? So you can help me create this channel. So this time I was able to choose a deck but it's becoming harder and harder. So it might be that in the future I will have you choosing the deck. I will present like different options and you can vote. Because I'm running out of options, I feel. But this is really talking to me. It's very sweet. It's not filled with symbols, but it's very clear and it's very clear for love readings, I think. Okay, I won't babble anymore. Bye bye, Sagittarius.